from
There we go. We just had some technical difficulties, y'all. Our good morning wasn't even live. The internet.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll do it again. Good morning out there in podcast land.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, CC. As y'all know, thanks for joining us again for another episode of Who You With?
The Raiders.
That's how they say. Yeah, that's how, what's his name? Bernie Mac used to say that they said over there way from Chicago or one of them gang places. Yeah. He used to say, we see 2 or 3 people together because they have so many gangs. Before they get close, he holler at you first. Everybody holler, who you with? Soulful Dude. Who you with? Oakland Raiders. Who you with? Baltimore Ravens. You know what I mean? You got to know who you with before you get close, man.
Yeah,
y'all know who I'm with. That Baltimore shit. There you go, there we go. There you go. What's up? Daryl out there joining us.
I ain't got my hat, but I got my Ravens mug. Here we go.
There we go, baby. We got mugs. If you like the mugs, complimented Brian Samuels. He does these. He makes these mugs. He makes anything that has to do with embroidering. Shout out Gordy Green too, my good friend from Northwestern Wildcat. Does the same thing. If y'all don't know our format, this is what we do. We get together and we sit around and talk about any topics that got to do with sports. It's not a black show. It's not a white show. This is just an informative show. And it's plain and simple. We talk sports and we call ourselves Who You With? Today we got our good friend, co-worker, Daryl with us. We call him the Greek. Girl, Daryl, who you with? Daryl, who you with? Let us know. Las Vegas. He with the Raiders. He with the Las Vegas Raiders. Bums.
I'm not doing too good this year. I'm probably about 40%.
But one thing that we always do, let me tell you that's a good thing to spotlight on Daryl. You know, I like Michael Singletary. Michael Singletary is a Chicago Bear fan. He's always been a Chicago Bear fan, but he's a Chicago Bear fan whether they win or losing. Daryl is a Raider fan. He a Raider fan, whether they, hey, how you doing, Wise? How you doing? Glad to have you there. Go Ravens, baby. Got the Greek with us today.
Since 1976.
Since 1976. That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, check. Balik, am I pronouncing Tony's name right? Bilal. Now, I'm sorry I keep messing that up, Jack, but Bilal's a Muslim man, and he that's his name. I like to call that man his name, but I got it now, Jack. Go Ravens, baby. But Bilal and my nephew Frank is a Steeler fan. You feel me? These people are fans. That's all they are.
Yep.
That's just a team that they support. That don't mean nothing. They die hard Baltimore people and all that kind of stuff. Talk about that violence and stuff that goes on at the bar, in the stadium, and all slick out your mouth, man, because a person like another team, because this church say something else, you want to bank them after the game. Come on, man. Yeah. We left that in high school. Remember? In high school, you come from another school. Come on, man. Grow up. Yeah. That's just a team that they support, man. And then find the wrong person. Daryl Wilkerson, we call the Greek, wrestles on the floor with people for over 20 years out of the great Ferguson. He's 6 foot tall, ain't no chump. Find somebody else to pick on. I'm West Baltimore Party Marty. I'm certified with that gun carry permit. Yeah, they gave me a gun carry permit, and I carries that gun. You feeling me? My nephew, Frank, you know what I mean? Ain't the fool with that boy. Bilal's not the fool with. That's the team they cheer for. That's all it is. Let's get along. Hey, before we do it, we always get started there when we start all our episodes. If anybody hasn't been before us or was born under a rock or something, we're a praying group. We always start everything with the prayer. Prayer starting. Father God, thank you for the wonderful things that's going on in all our lives. Father God, we always pray for everybody over there fighting them God-forsaken wars, losing mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, losing limbs, losing sight. Losing homes, losing families, you know what I mean? Father God, we always pray that you keep them safe while we over here do podcasts, eat grapes, eat bonbons, and run around and watch Raven games and stuff like that. Keep them safe. Father God, we always ask somebody to please pray for everybody fighting this God-forsaken pandemic. Please keep them safe, Father God. If they haven't gotten a shot, roll their sleeve up and give them the shot yourself, God. Father God, we always pray for this world that we live in with the chaos and confusion that's going on. We're looking at biblical times. Sometimes people say even the end of days. They say that the largest wildfire on earth on record was burning in the coldest region in the world. The largest fire is burning in the coldest region. Father God, these are in the day's time. Father God, we have a moment of silence for everybody that's not here. Pray for everybody that's lost someone, because we all have. Moment of silence, please. Amen.
Amen.
You know, we call the Greek, y'all, out there in podcast land because of his picks. He's been doing this ever since we started, you know, back with the football pools. And hey, Trey, how you doing, godson? He's been doing this forever. And, you know, that's so what we're doing now. And we found out, I've been trying to get the Greek on the show, see, haven't we? But he told us, you know what I mean, at Great Clifton Perkins. Thank you. I met my lovely wife there. We're both retired from there. And he said he works every other weekend. So it's weekend off. He want to relax. So what we're doing is, and this is one of the formats that we came up with, even if the Greek has time to be on here, he will always post his picks. He will always post his picks. This is his thing he'll do. So every time that you come in on 11, we will also, when we give you our picks, we're also going to be posting the Greek picks. So you can put yourself up against somebody that does this. Now, my wife is an avid reader. She's a reader. She reads Ketchup Bottles. She reads everything. She does a lot of research. Let me tell you about the Greek. Let me tell you about the Greek, though. He does research on this. So when you're doing your picks, he always going to pick his team. Don't get me wrong. He's going to pick his team, the Raiders. I don't give a damn if they're playing King Kong. But I always got one loss. If the Ravens lose, I got a loss, because I'm going to pick the Ravens over everybody. We hometown. As Daryl called me a homer, he's a homer.
Yeah,
he's a homer. I always put the homer. He's a homer. So that's that. But except for that, I want you to know, I watch my wife and I watch Daryl. They geeks. My wife said, yeah, they do good, man, but don't forget the running back pulled his hamstring and somebody's out. I like who I like. I like who I like. I want you to know about the Greek. The Greek has done some legwork. He's done some homework. He's going to know who's not playing. He's going to know about the weather. He's going to know about the kicking. So when you get the picks together, you know, think about that. My wife do that. She do a lot of research and stuff. So, you know, that's how that go. Hey, Daryl, first of all, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Let's start off with the most important thing, the elephant in the room. Let's start off with Aaron Rodgers.
Hey man, if you ain't gonna take the shot to say you ain't gonna take the shot, don't be like I've been immunized and this. You're not vaccinated. Right. Plain and simple. Just say it.
Yeah, just say you're not vaccinated. And everybody said, CC, what did you say? But the question they asked him was he vaccinated? Does anybody realize before he said, yeah, I'm immunized? First thing he said was yes. He said, you vaccinated? He said, yes, I've been immunized. The answer to the question you said was yes, i.e. you lied. Right or wrong? The dictionary definition of an untruth is somebody telling a lie. The definition of a lie is somebody telling an untruth. So first of all, you lied. You sugarcoat anywhere else. You said yes, you were vaccinated, and you said you immunized. You snake. Now let's talk about the next thing, CC, that CC keeps harping on, which is a big point too, Daryl and everybody in podcast land. He said that he went before the commissioner of the NFL and asked him, could he take, what was that he was asking to do? See,
he wanted to use some kind of alternative treatment, like holistic medicine or something like that.
So they already know that they told him what? See, what was the answer?
No.
So if they told him no, Daryl, they know he ain't vaccinated. They've been watching him walking up and down the sideline with no mask on. They've been watching him doing interviews with no mask on. They knew it.
They know. The Packers know. The league knew. Everybody knew.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm saying, shame on you. Them snakes did something too. Hey, Robbie. Good morning, big homie. Go Ravens. Hey, listen, real talk. Hey, shout out to Robbie, my first guest on my show. That's my homeboy I grew up. We've been over 50 years, a boyhood friend. But let me tell you something. Shame on you, first of all, NFL commissioner. Shame on you. You walking around up and down them sidelines without no mask on, talking to the ball boy, talking to the people giving you the water, talking to the cameraman, taking pictures with people, kids on the field, and no, you wasn't vaccinated.
Yep.
And the league knew it.
And he got it.
You know what I mean? I don't get that. I don't get that. What we know what the sanctions they can put on a team. They know the sanctions they can put on them. I wonder what sanction the league is going to take for their behavior.
And guess what? They said that they ain't gonna put no sanctions on him. They said, wait a minute, it's doubtful that they will put any sanctions on him because it's up to the Packers to make sure that he followed their protocol.
The NFL, they don't want to look like hypocrites because they knew. The commissioner knew, so they knew.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And the whole thing that keep blowing me is that if you look at any of these sports shows, they keep trying to draw this parallel between him and Kyrie. Now, do I think Kyrie is a mentally ill individual? Yes. Do I think that he's an idiot at times? Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. But the situation is like apples and oranges because Kyrie came out, he stood on his. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with anybody making any decision that you want for your health and your life. But once you make the decision, stand on it. If that's how you truly feel, be proud, loud and proud with it. Yeah, Robert Peace, money, money, money. That was the money sign he put up. But the whole thing about it was Kyrie was transparent. He was upfront about the fact that he wasn't vaccinated and that he wasn't going to get vaccinated. Yeah. Now, was it selfish as a team player and all of that? Absolutely. But I respect the fact that he came out and said it. Aaron Rodgers, that was sneaky. That was sleight of hand. He tried to use a play on words like he was the smartest person in the room. You know, like nobody else would know that he said immunized instead of vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the world is just dumber than Aaron Rodgers, and nobody would know the difference. You know, it's not the same. Because if that's truly how you feel, that you're not one of those, what did he say? He's not one of those anti-vax flat earthers. If you're not, say you're not. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting vaccinated, don't be ashamed. Stand on your principle.
I think that Daryl the Greek said it just best. Own it.
That's right.
That's what he said. Yeah, if you said it, own it. If you doing it, you doing it. If I'm a Raven fan, I like the Ravens. He with the Raiders. He with the Raiders. If you getting vaccinated, you getting vaccinated. Next week, me and my wife gonna get our booster shot. We get a shot every chance we get. I done got mine. What else we get, baby? The flu shot. Any shot that they gonna give me at Perkins, they walk over there and ask you when you take it. Yeah. You ain't got to tell me about you ain't got to relieve me or nothing. I'm going to the office right now. They'll be telling me, you got to report to your unit first. Yeah, I'm reporting, all right. I'm reporting to this nursing station where they give me this damn shot at. I'm getting all the shots I can get because we know in the medical field and stuff like that, medicine works.
I got all of them.
Say whatever you want. Medicine works. Hey, I thought the funniest thing I heard, Daryl, was when they first came up with the shot. Everybody said, man, you know they putting a microchip in your arm. Don't take it. That's their way of following you around. And they say that while they got their damn phone in their hand. Anybody want to follow your dumb ass around? You got a phone 24/7. Don't you watch them shows?
They've been following you for years.
CC watch all them. CC watch all the shows. CSI, NCIS, Down with This, everything. And every time they look for somebody, they catch him. Well, his phone just pinged off the tower over here. They won't follow you. They're going to follow that phone. They ain't got to put no microchip in your dumb ass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I tell people. If you're going to do something, you better leave your phone home.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody know that. That's why them people got what they call burners now. They go get a throwaway phone, a burner. They must got a lot of money, Jack. We went and got another new phones the other day. They were like $300, $400 by the time we left out there. I ain't throwing it away. You got to catch me. Just come lock me up, but I'm keeping this damn phone. That $400 phone ain't going nowhere. You know, you be running late for work. You say, damn, I left my lunch. You keep on going. You say, damn, I left the job badge. You keep on going. You look, you ain't got your phone.
Right.
Oh, you going back.
For real.
I'm going back hit my damn phone. All right, Jack, let's move along to the next one. Odell Beckham, y'all. Odell Beckham, where we at with that? Greek, your opinion.
Oh, he would look lovely in some silver and black.
And guess what? You know they tied him to y'all. They tied him to y'all because they, first of all, what people don't know, and CC made mention of this, it ain't just running around picking up these players. I think the Ravens made the biggest mistake when they didn't pick up Antonio Brown. because we could have got Brown for nothing. He was out there looking for a team, and he's a beast. But Odell Beckham, along with Odell Beckham, comes his contract. Whoever pick him up still got to pay that contract. Now they just cut him. That means if somebody got to match that contract or even whatever, everybody gonna pay it. It may not be no salary cap room for a lot of these teams.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And Beckham, you know what I mean? He can't come to the Raiders because he can't come to the Ravens because we don't really throw the ball like that. You know what I mean? That's his problem. He never mixed over there with that boy because they're a run-happy team. They got Chubb in them over there. They run the ball. They ain't going to keep putting the ball in the air all the time. You got Landry. Who else they got over there?
They got good tight ends.
Yeah, they got a couple people to throw the ball. You ain't going to get the ball all the time. And then people don't talk about this. The boy done dropped a few of them, too. Here's something that Beckham was famous for, one-hand grabs. He dropping stuff coming to his hand. You know what I mean? So you don't get targeted enough. You know what I mean? When you do, you drop them.
And let's just be real about this. Baker Mayfield is an okay quarterback. He is not elite. He is not Tom Brady. He is not Lamar. He is not none of them. You know what I'm saying? He's just an okay quarterback, and they put some good pieces around him to make him go. But that's why Odell Beckham can't fit in with them because they don't trust him enough to give him plays where he's going to be putting the ball in the air all the time because he's just okay.
And he's not accurate.
Right.
And hey, Darryl, he's so high, too.
Yeah.
When you throw the ball high, you get people hurt.
You get people red.
Them high throws, baby. See, I'm going to tell you, people come up underneath her. You get hurt going across the middle now. You know what I mean? Them high throws will kill you. All right. That's two of them that we touched on. Hey, Darryl, you our guest today. Give us a topic. Tell me anything about any sport that you want to talk about for a minute, my friend.
My man Ruggs out in Las Vegas. That was terrible, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we were all young. We did some crazy stuff, man. You doing 150 miles an hour in a car, drunk.
Jesus. That's crazy. And here's something else. He changed his. You know, I'm the head of 4 generations. When Thanksgiving, I'll sit at the table. I'll be there. My kids will be there. I'm 1 generation. My kids, that's 2. My grandkids, that's 3. And then my great-grandkids, that's 4. That's 4 generations to sit here at our table and eat our food, and we laugh and joke. And I try to be as much of a leader as I can. This boy right over there, new contract was going to be about $42 million. Do you know he just now changed for generational wealth? Yep. He just now destroyed generational wealth. He's not going to be able to hand out millions of dollars to people down the line. He get ready to go to jail.
Yeah, he going to jail. Yeah.
They just added more charges. Now they say he facing 40 years.
And plus, as usual, always, just like me and everybody else, what did they find next? The gun.
Yep, got a gun in the car. Yep.
They found a gun. That's another charge. A loaded handgun.
And guess what? The gun was the gun was the least of his charges. He got a misdemeanor charge for the gun. But I think he got something like 5 felonies that he facing. He ain't gonna see the light of day. He out on bond now, but he better enjoy his time.
Oh yeah, I've been there where he at. He better learn these words: basketball, umbrella, barometer. That's what they call when you're in the box, Darryl. I've been on the box before, a home monitor they call it. When they call you in the middle of the night and tell you go over to the machine and say basketball. We're going under the jail. Twyla said he's going under the jail. They're going to make an example of him. Yep. Especially because he's one of the beautiful people, too. They're going to take that and run with it. Yep. They're going to take it and run with it. I don't know what he was thinking about on that one, Twyla. You're right. They're going to they're going to make an example out of him. And it's sad.
Yes,
because,
totally
they said something that was real heavy. Dr. Ted does our show on Simply Us. He said, along with that contract, for all them millions of dollars with these kids should also come a mentor. You should be forced and faced every month or so to talk to somebody, to go in there and have a test. Somebody should be in your circle, in your ear, telling you what to do and what not to do. My wife went out. My wife, Gina, the girls club went out the other day. Shout out to myself, Party Marty, that picked up the tab. Gina, Rhonda, Bunny, everybody was over there. The girls go out. We go out to happy hour, right, Daryl? We go to Applebee's, eat a little something. They went out to the girls thing. Where'd y'all go, baby?
The Pike in Pikesville.
The Pike in Wrightstown Plaza. So it's the girls' day. I popped up over there. I'm the husband trying to get my big shot up. I just stopped over here for a minute. I just came from down there, City View with the boys. Big Ham, everybody. You know, we doing our thing, kicking it down there, the Shields, the Loot. 3D, we call them. And the boys down there, sitting back, having a nice time. So I popped by on my wife. I said, all right, y'all, I just want to stop by, tell y'all hello. Did my big shot, picked up the tab, you know what I mean? I go up and hand it out. They came over with the thing. I always give my card to my wife. I got my cute glasses on, let her read, see if the tip is included or not. How much was the tab, baby?
$248.
I won't never come pick up a tab for them again.
Gina Lee.
Shit, that wasn't
oh,
bad.
Yeah. Huh?
That wasn't bad. How many people was it?
It was 5 of us.
That's not
it was
bad.
5. Let me tell you what they do. These women, they go out and enjoy themselves, man. They don't be worried about what this costs. They get what they want to eat. They drink what they want to drink. Gina started. Gina takes us out. And the first thing she went, where'd Gina take us to, CC?
Papa's.
Okay. Gina like Papa's. Be over there, tab be $160. I play it off, you know, but Gina paid. Gina took us a couple times. She paid. But Daryl, I like that Applebee's that buy one, get one free stuff. When these women go out and stuff like that, man, they treat themselves. You guys running around there, you the blue. Man, the women don't even want us to go with them no more. Baby, you want me to go? Nah, we okay. They don't want us no more. You done went over there with your cheap self. You know what I mean? So I stopped by there. Man, the table was rolling. They was having the time of their life. Now, look at that. Here's a prime example. This is a sports show, Daryl. It's 2 of us, 2 of them.
That's right. We well-rounded. They can't shut
up. Women know just as much about sports as anybody else.
You right.
Gina, that's Daryl over there. Daryl, that's Gina. Gina, we call Daryl the Greek.
How you doing?
That's our historian.
All right.
That's our historian from who you with. She also my look at it. Go Ravens, baby. Yeah. There we go. I saw Gina when she posted her picture for Halloween. She had a Raven stuff on. Daryl, here's another topic to touch on. Gina was also a security officer at the stadium, at the Ravens Stadium. She's a ranking security officer, so she has persons that's working under. So she was not only there, she was also in that fiasco with Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes' brother.
Yeah, Mahomes. She was there, not heard about it. She was standing there in the middle of it, talking to the people dealing with it.
I heard about that.
So we was talking about. She said that thing got out of hand. Gina, tell them how fast it got out of hand.
It was so quick because he threw the water on the girl, and the girl, of course, wanted to retaliate, but her crew literally picked her up off her feet, and she was still, basing at him. But they picked her up off her feet and carried her down the steps and out the tunnel. Now I'm at the tunnel, right? So all of these people are merging towards me, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to, kind of squelch this situation. You talking just that section? You're talking about close to 200 people all moving at the same time. So they're all coming towards me. I immediately turned around and went the same way they were going. But in doing so, when I got out on the main concourse, I'm up on the 5th level. Okay, I'm up where I can see the city. And the bar that goes around the stadium on me, the bar is about chest high. So think of 200 people all moving towards you. Now, the other people that were in the section all started to leave also, because when this started happening, this was like the middle of the fourth quarter, if you recall, we started coming back.
Yeah, we were losing at that time.
Very last, it was like that nail biter where, I don't think we're going to make it. Because a lot of people had started leaving in the third quarter because they thought we had lost.
Right.
But then all of a sudden we started, making touchdowns and all that, and it was like, okay, we're coming back. So the crowd really got into it and everything. But then when this happened, people got nervous. And people were like, okay, I'm leaving because you don't know what's going to jump off. So you not only do you have the section where they were, but you got the section because he was actually up in the club seat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was pouring the water down on her, and she was sitting in stadium seating. So. All these people that were in the stadium, they're like, it's just getting out of hand. Let's leave. And all of these people are leaving there too. I got pushed against that railing. So I started moving along with the crowd until I got to the elevator and I found a little corner. But then I said to myself, if I get on this elevator, everybody that's behind me is going to get on this elevator too. I'm not getting on this elevator. So I just stood there in the corner. But I kept saying to myself, if I had not moved, if I had tried to, be big security person, blah, 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 I'd have been dead.
Literally.
I'd have been just, I hate to say it, and I'm going to use this as an example. What happened to those people at that concert last night or night before, whatever it was? That's what would have happened to me.
Yep, somebody get crushed or trampled.
Exactly.
Now, I must have been under a rock. What happened at the concert the other night?
I don't even, Travis somebody. I'm not real familiar with him, but he had a concert. And Drake was there also.
Must have been Travis Scott.
Travis Scott,
yes. They had a concert in Houston, Texas. And it was, massive amount. It was like that gathering where the guy shot the people in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a crowd like that. And all these people, all of a sudden, they said, just started rushing the stage. And they crushed 8 people and they died.
Wow.
Jesus.
They crushed them. People, they actually interviewed people. They said they were actually, when they were able to move, they were actually stepping on bodies. And, it's awful. But you said, and he was standing, Travis, what's his name, was standing on the stage performing. And all of a sudden he sees ambulances coming through the crowd. And he stops and like, what's going on? And because he didn't know what had happened, but that's exactly what would have happened to me.
People out there in podcast.
When I told Maurice about it, I admit I'll be rough and tough when I have to, but I can't fight 400 people.
Nope.
Hey, Tina, so what time is your shift at the stadium today?
Oh, I ain't working today.
Hey, girl,
that was my last day. I told look, Party and CC was like, well, you going back? I said, no.
Absolutely not.
Not worth it.
That was it. And I said to myself, well, I get to see the game. And I've done this some years ago. I did this, and had a great time doing it. But see, now you've got a different type of patron. You've got people who have, they got the pandemic on their minds. They got racism on their minds. They got politics on their minds. They're like, it fuels all of that.
Not to mention, add a little alcohol to the mix.
There you go.
There
you go. Yep. There you go. And have no regard for life. You know what I'm saying? I could have gone over that railing and wouldn't a damn soul gave a damn.
You're right.
Right about that.
That's so true, and it's so sad, but it's so true. It's so true. Bad thing. I want y'all out there in podcast land. Bad things happen to good people too. That's why people think I'm being smart when I say this. And people say, "All right, you have a good day. You be safe." How the hell can you be safe? What is the definition of being safe? I always got the same answer. I'll be strong. Mm-hmm. Well, you could be honest. Say, where your child? Oh, my child. Okay, he went to school. They just shot up the damn school. You thought he was safe in school. They shot up the school. Oh, shit, I got to go to work today. I'm going to be safe at work. They shot up the job. Mm-hmm. This girl was riding along. Her, like, what's the difference between me and Cookie? Just now going out here now to go get my wife a sub from, what's that name? Greek Village. Yep. I'm stopping over there to get something at Greek Village, and the fool come riding behind me 150 miles an hour, run to the back of me and kill me and Cookie.
Yep.
How the hell I'm going to be safe? How the hell would I know that this professional football player is going to ride along 156 miles an hour, running to the back of me, blow up my damn car, burst into flames, and kill me and my dog? How the hell are you going to be safe? What the hell is that?
Right. Even the judge that heard that was doing the bail review or whatever said, in all my years on the bench, I have never seen anybody travel at this amount of speed in a residential area in my whole career on the bench. I mean, did you watch the video? They got a video of him on one side of the street, and you know the regular people just traveling down the other side of the street. It looks like they going in slow motion, and he just goes so fast. It was so fast. You had
a real video or a TikTok joke.
They had the video from the building. They said it was just like 3 minutes before he hit the girl. The video from the building, building security cameras.
And the thing that's so sad about the whole thing, Gina, is all our focus is on, and us included, is on what he done to his career and how many years he gonna get in jail. That we don't even know the young lady's name. Only thing we know is a 23-year-old girl and a dog. But that's somebody's daughter. Yep. That was somebody's sister. That was somebody's niece. You know what I'm saying? That's never going, no matter how many years he spent in jail. They'll never have their family member again.
Hey, Daryl, let me ask you. You got any pets, Daryl?
Yeah, I got a dog.
Okay, all right, then you a dog lover.
Oh,
hey, what's the dog name?
Silk.
What's the dog name?
Silk.
All right, Silk, listen,
say something,
welcome to the group. Well, hands up for Silk. Hands up for Silk, y'all. Hands up for Silk. Let me tell you, so you know, we are all animal lovers. You know, Cookie means everything to me and Cece. Gina got cats. Gina just watch before the show over. When I'm gonna run behind her, right across the screen. Hey, listen. At one time, I was saying, man, that's terrible what they're doing to Michael Vick about some dogs. I don't believe they're gonna take that man freedom about some dogs. Man, that ain't right. That's some dogs. That's before I had Cookie. Yeah. And I was like, damn them dogs. Now guess what? Damn Michael Vick.
Yep.
Damn Michael Vick. Now that I got a dog and I love my dog, I choose him or my dog. I'm gonna take my dog. I love my dog.
They like
if I would have made it out of that fiery crash and my dog Cookie would have died, I'd have stumbled over there just in time with my gun to murder his black ass. Yeah. Everybody know I tell the story. I'm not playing about my dog. Not only did that lady lose her life, that dog lost his life too.
Yeah.
That dog lost his life too.
They like family.
You know what I mean? People just don't know. Bad things happen to good people. You wasn't thinking, but somebody else suffered. You know what I mean? Your pity party for you. Damn you.
Oh no, I ain't never really had no.
Miles an hour.
I ain't never really had no pity party for him. I prayed for the girl lost her life. He gonna be all right. He just going to jail. He's still around.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, he chose his fate. All she did was got in her car, go wherever she was going. Her and her dog. She didn't do nothing. He chose that. Yep. And you know, the whole thing about it, only thing that I want to know is, I'm just curious for somebody to talk. I want to know, like, what was going through your mind? What happened before you got in the car? I want to know, like, some. I mean, not that there's any excuse for it, because it's an inexcusable act. But something happened before that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know his girlfriend was in the car. I was like, did his girlfriend make him mad or something? Because she's still in the hospital.
Something happened. And it's always the person who's the offender that come out with a Band-Aid. You know, him and her, they was out the hospital the same night. And the girl, the innocent girl, is dead.
Let me say this. We're going to go around the horn, go around to the panel, get a comment on that, because CC, that was a good question. I'll go first. Let me tell you something. You get out there, you young, you invincible, you get a sense of power. 1 minute you running around Perkins Projects in West Baltimore trying to figure out how to get money for a chicken box, and now all of a sudden you get $40 million.
There you go.
You know, people don't know this about LeBron James. LeBron James at one time was eating slices of pizza from Hungry Hippo. LeBron James' first contract was $90 million on Monday. On Tuesday, Nike signed him for $100 million. How would you like to be 18 years old? 1 minute you got to figure out how to eat a slice of pizza, and next minute you got $190 million. It's a sense of power. Everybody telling you invincible. Everybody on your coattail trying to make you like Slicky Woo Woo, rah rah rah, and you ain't got nobody in your ear telling you, boy,
Don't
that
do
ain't
that.
right.
Yep. That's exactly
what telling you, boy, you the shit. Yeah, ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, Daryl, let me hear your comment on that topic.
I agree exactly what you said. You got a bunch of yes men around you. You need people around you. Like, look at man, hey, my man, don't do that. You drunk, man. Give me them keys. Let's call an Uber or something. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, somebody say that to them, then it's like they don't want them hanging around no more. That's fine. But I'm not gonna sit around and see you do stupid stuff and not say nothing to you. Go. I'm not a friend if I do that.
Absolutely.
Gina.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I was looking at a sports commentary show just the other day, and you know, I think it was Shannon Sharp or somebody was saying, you know, these young guys, when they come, you know, out of the situations that they're in, you know, just normal regular life, and then you give them, like you say, contracts like that, and they don't know how to handle it, you know, and they go out and do reckless stuff, you know, but they need to, whatever sport they're in, they need to provide some type of mentorship for these guys, you know, to let them know and help have somebody drill it in their head, you know, that look what you'll give up. Look what you will do to your life, you know, your family. You know, it's not just you, you know, but they don't, they're basically, you think about it like this, they're expendable.
Generational wealth is now gone. CC, bring it home.
I agree with all of y'all on the fact that I think that these big sports contracts should come. Part of the contract should be that you agree to a mentor for a period of time. Because first of all, at 18, 20, 21, your brain is not even nowhere near mature enough to be responsible to be responsible enough handle with what comes with having that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Because your whole life is going to change. You know, you're going to have access to things that you never had access to before. And just like just because you talented still don't stop you from being 18 or 20 or whatever. You know, you still got the same brain as any other 18-year-old, any other 20-year-old. You're just not mature enough to handle that type of responsibility. You know, and I think that it's irresponsible of these franchises, these organizations to just give them this money and just turn them loose with no stipulations.
Right.
Yes, they are earning it. Yes, they are employees, but you have to have some kind of, you got to take some kind of responsibility for them, and because they think they can. You know, we all been 18, we all been 21 before. And one thing that I always joke with my kids about is when you 21, you know everything. You know what I'm saying? You know every damn thing. Nobody can tell you nothing. So if it's a part of the contract and not something that they have to choose to do on their own, then I think that would be a better way to go. And I think they should really consider it moving forward.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it to me, it's kind of like being in a drug program. You know what I'm saying? When you in a program, you kind of have a sponsor. You know, it's basically the same thing. It's like you need somebody to bounce stuff off of. You know, somebody with a clear head to say, you know, no, this isn't right. You know, or this is okay.
It all goes back to our first topic that we started this with. Who cares? If the NFL's running around and they not even telling everybody that Aaron Rodgers wasn't vaccinated, if the commissioner and them, they don't care, who the hell cares about this 21-year-old young African kid with $40 million? Who cares?
NFL just want to make money. That's all they worried about.
Right. And guess what? They immediately turned their back on him. Within hours, he was released from the Raiders. Not even the next day, within hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, they, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Let's just
True.
All right, y'all. We all come to the same conclusion on that topic right there. If we want to cry for anybody, let's cry for that young lady who lost her life that was in the car with the dog. If we want to get in, let's jump on to another topic. Let's talk about the super teams. There are no more super teams in any sports anymore.
No.
Anybody don't know it? The Braves just now won. The Braves ain't won the World Series and going on 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm a Laker fan. LeBron's my favorite player. LeBron and them, you can say whatever you want. If you don't think that CC and the little fella and them over there with Golden State gonna have to be reckoned with, if you closing your darn eyes over there on Giannis, who your team, Daryl?
Oh, I'm a 76er fan.
70s. Oh yeah. If you think A&B and them is some chumps, who you like, Gina?
I'm a Steph Curry fan. I'm sorry.
Hey, the little guy.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, there are no more super teams. Anybody can win anytime. And they showed that boy what's his name? CC? Donovich. What's the white boy name?
Oh, Luka Doncic.
Luka, good mother. This boy reinventing. He reinventing easy basketball. He looked like he just lowered you to death and punished you. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, no leader. How are you? Daryl, that's no leader saying, hey, listen, everybody. This is the good thing about who you with. We learning as we got a co-ed panel, 2 males, females. All the ladies chiming in, talking and stuff. But the year of the super team is over with. Any given Sunday, anybody can beat you. Any sport, anybody. There's no more gorillas anymore. Oh, yeah. Ain't no more rings with Michael Jordan. Ain't no more the Cowboys win everything. Hey, let me say this too before we go on. These Cowboy fans, all right, Hayes, Ross, Janice Green, you know what I mean? Hey, Bilal, got it right. See, Bilal, all them Cowboy fans, y'all done won a game or two now. They up there told y'all gonna win the Super Bowl. That is the biggest damn unjustified lie you ever heard. You ain't won and going on 3 decades. You ain't gonna win nothing. Let a knife cut sharp, cut deep. You looking good on paper. You bum. I mean, that's what I say. People want to say, but don't say. You know what I mean? Come out of me, that Baltimore shit. Hey, let me say in Baltimore. Hey, let me holler at you, yo. Hey, say, boy, let me holler at you, yo. You bums. You know it's good. You're a regular season team. You know what I mean? That boy, hey, you know what is the worst announcer in the history of announcers? Tony Romo. I don't know what
Lord knows they need to fire him.
Man, he's sickening, but I don't know what game is he even looking at. Yeah, Dallas looking good this day. Yeah, what are they looking good for? The second string quarterback won a game in the last minute. And all of a sudden you talk about they looking good. They bums. If you sit over there and you ain't watching this boy over here, Steph Curry, that led a team without nobody on, without Klay Thomas being hurt, with everybody, Wiggins don't want to get the shot, with all this foolishness going on, and he still almost took him to the playoffs. Come on, man.
By itself.
By itself.
Anybody can beat you, man.
Yeah.
Anybody can beat you in any sports now.
You better be ready to play.
Tiger Woods ain't Tiger Woods no more.
No.
And I just want to say, while we talking about basketball real quick, I just want to say this. They need to be real honest with Zion Williamson and tell him he need to lose some weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He too big. He out of shape. And that's why he keeps suffering all of these injuries. They keep talking, when he first came to the league, they was talking about how he was going to change the game. You can't change the game if you ain't never healthy enough to play it. You know what I'm saying? And they just need to be real. Charles Barkley was talking about it, and you know nobody liked Charles Barkley because his mouth is something. But he was making a really good point. Like, his problem is his conditioning. I mean, it's some big guys that's in the NBA, but you got to be big and solid. Zion is not. It's clear. You can look at him and tell that he's not in shape. He's too young to be out of breath and hurt all the time and all of this kind of stuff. So somebody need to sit that young man down and really have a real good talk with him about, does he have the talent? Absolutely. But you got to be in the game to win it.
Yep.
I would definitely say, even though he may need to lose weight, but I will guarantee a person like Shaq weighs more than him because he's so much taller.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but you got to be in shape for your height and size. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
The catch is too about this, and we'll let Daryl get in there because how tall are you, Daryl?
6'1".
Okay, Daryl's 6 feet tall. He's tall to us. Let me tell you something. Zion, as CC's making mention too, and that's a good point you made, Gina. But Shaq and them just post you up. When we came along, Daryl's 6 foot tall. He'd be out center. Now Daryl would be a guard.
Yeah.
He'd be a small guard at that. At 6 feet tall. We came along. Kenny Davis was out center. You know what I mean? He was 6 feet. But anyhow, people don't know this about Zion. Zion is such a freak of nature. I don't know if you ever watched him see Gina and Daryl. This boy don't even know what foot to jump off. Leave the floor. You know, you naturally jump with whatever your dominant leg is, you jump off that leg. Him and Russell Westbrook are the only people I ever see that leave the ground and jump straight up in the air off either leg, either foot with the same amount of force. Zion go to the left, go to the right. He just jump up in the air. He go down, miss it, jump straight back up. Boinks, jump straight back up off either leg. His body is not going to be able to take that. Now, all Shaq did was bump you, bump you, bump you. You know what I mean? That don't work in the NBA now. You feel me? So I just asked, it's a little different. Daryl, you tell us about that because you 6 foot tall. Tell me the beating that your body takes in sports.
Like you said, though, he need to play he need to be about 250 or less. It's killing his legs. That's why he keep having injuries with his feet and stuff, because that's too much pressure on his legs.
Yeah,
exactly.
Coming down on him.
The way he played the game.
Like Charles Barkley. Barkley was like 300 pounds when he came to the league. And
yeah,
you check him out when he played for Phoenix. He looked skinny. That's how Zion need to get. He need to get slim. He need to get that weight off him. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna play long.
That's a must, man. You know what? Hey, y'all, that's a good topic. Let's segue into that. What do y'all think about all of a sudden now, all these boys in perfect health, all this conditioning and all that? The Ravens lost 5 people in workouts. They wasn't even playing. They was doing drills, running up down the field, tore Achilles. The boy Peterson tore his Achilles heel doing routine workouts, running sprints. I mean, what the hell is going on?
Non-contact.
I don't know if the way the season went last year because of COVID is if they worked out less or what happened, but something is really going on with football. Because I mean, I have never the Ravens got more injuries than any other team in the league, but I just have never seen this many people, and then they going down on non-contact injuries. Like they just be running, and all of a sudden they just drop down, and next thing you know, here come the cut. Something is up. Something is up.
That's a lack of practice. Lack of practice. Them guys, you got to build your body up. If you don't practice your body in that.
It's a work ethic thing. I think.
And one thing and one thing that athletes have to realize is like, just like if you are a driver, your car is the way you make your money. When you're an athlete, your body is the way that you make your money. Say what you want about Tom Brady. Say what you want about LeBron. All the money that they spend on their workout and their nutritionist and dietitian and all of that. But you got to take care of your instrument if you want to continue to use it to make money. And my feeling is that these guys were sitting home like the rest of us was doing in COVID, sitting home, as Maurice say, eating bonbons and watching podcasts. You know what I'm saying? When they should have been out there still. Another season is going to come. Eventually, this is going to ease up, and you're going to have to go back to work. So you're going to have to be prepared to go back to work. And it don't look like they did a damn thing during COVID.
And, I wonder why, LeBron, knowing that he needs AD, why he don't just go up to AD and pull him up and tell him, man, you got to do better. Yeah, I need to give you my strength training and coach. You need to every time AD go down, you think he gonna get hurt again. He stay hurt. You know what I mean? Why don't you, if you got LeBron there, but CC said with the regimen that he follows, why don't you take something from that man and say, I'm gonna work out with you. I want to use your nutritionist. I want to use your trainer. He got AD signed with like $168 million. He got $1 million to spend. He was back in the league.
You gotta have a gym in their house.
Yeah, they all gotta have gyms. They all gotta have basketball courts and stuff. I don't get it.
And the thing about it is, say what you want about LeBron, say what you want about Tom Brady. I use them as examples all the time because of their age. But look at their age and look at them compared to their younger counterparts. It's because they put money into keeping up their bodies so that they could have longevity in their careers. Right. Some of these guys ain't gonna make it long at all.
Not at all. 27, they be retired.
Done.
Yeah. To everybody that's new out there in podcast land or doing what we doing, this is what we're here. We call ourselves Who You With. This is a quick shot of my man cave. This is what I'm doing. Got you over here. That's one TV. That's the big screen over here. We dealing with the Ravens. Yeah. That's the Raven wall over there behind us. Here's another TV 4. This is my Raven wall. And this is the one that count over there. Go Ravens. And here's what really count, the damn bar. Well, I'm here. These damn clockers on the wall. Yeah. But anyhow, y'all, this is our new acquisition. We just got some more theater chairs. So I just want y'all to know exactly when you come join us, this is why we're here for Who You With. This is my man cave. This is what I do, how I enjoy myself. Y'all, we use different things that we spend our money on. The point that we're making is I don't mind spending my money in my man cave because this is what I do. I don't mind spending my money in my man cave because this is what I do. It's a good point that CC made. Why athletes are not spending money on their bodies? That is their tool. That is their tool. Every last person on this panel got a nice car. Daryl had luxury cars before I really knew what luxury cars was. I remember when I got my Jag. I got my Jaguar. CC, when I had the Jag, I hit that little thing in the back, and the shield would come up. What's the sun visor in the back window? I didn't know that. That's what Daryl showed to me. So, oh yeah, he got because Daryl had like a Lincoln or something like that. He said, man, that thing over there, I don't know how to make it go down. He said, damn, Party, you don't know how to make it go down. Daryl sat in the car and he hit the button. He showed me that's what it do, because that's the first time I ever car that had the thing back there. And Daryl had a bunch of luxury cars, so he's used to the whatever that is. What is it called back there? Whatever the hell. It would come up.
It come up and block the sun from your back window.
Yeah, sunshade thing. Well, he had luxury cars, so he spins that on there. So he'll be right back. He jumps in and out. You'll learn that. But we act like we don't want to spend money on stuff that counts. That don't make any sense not to take care of your body if your body's offering you $100 million.
That's right.
Right.
That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? For these guys to stay hurt, they're not doing anything to try to get themselves in shape. That don't make any sense. Some of this stuff that these people are doing with themselves. You ain't making no sense if you riding 150 miles an hour. You ain't making no sense.
What? I think I don't know. It's like this mentality that they think they don't have to, like they're invincible, like they like cartoon characters or something. Like they're gonna just get hit and bounce back up or something. Do you really think that Bruce Lee, even though he was in movies, you think he didn't train? You have to condition yourself to be whatever sport that is you're in. Even baseball players, prepare themselves to be baseball players. You got to be able to run them bases.
Right.
You got to be able to slide. You got to be able to, if you in the outfield, you got to be able to jump high so you catch them balls coming at you or whatever. It's just, you got to be able to do these things.
But the thing about it is, just like we were saying earlier, it goes back to the average age of some of these athletes. They so young, you know what I'm saying? And I think that plays a big part, because that generation, that 20-something, 30 and under, let's say, they have that attitude of invincibility, and they have that attitude of they think it's always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? You forgot that you was broke last year. You think that now that you got these millions, that you always going to have millions, but you only going to have millions if you put yourself in a position to earn millions. Right. If you don't, you can go back to being broke. And I think that they forget that. They get there and everybody tell them, oh, Zion, oh, Ruggs, you the greatest thing since sliced bread and all of this. And they think that it's always going to be there. But your life can change in an instant. And those of us who are a little older, we know that. We know that it can be here today and gone tomorrow. We done been through situations where we lost and had to get it back. But they haven't lived enough life to experience it, so they think that it's always going to be there. Long as my name is Zion, or long as my name Ruggs, or whoever, that I'm always going to have it. But they need somebody with some age and some experience on them to tell them that that's not true.
Let John Madden tell them they ain't gonna be on the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, been mad at that rating on Madden. Man, my rating should be higher. Come on, man. That ain't making no sense. That's your problem for the day. Your rating. I'm a 96.3. I should at least be 96.4. I'm looking at it.
I'll be happy just to be on there.
Yeah, you feel me? They don't know. All right, y'all, let's get our picks together. Here's the part that we come along with where none of us agree. So we're gonna let CC has our thing over. First of all, the Colts beat the Jets. I was proud of the Jets last week when they won. They beat them Bengals. That helped us. So we'll start off, and here we go. This morning at 1 o'clock, we got the Patriots and the Panthers. Who you with, Reed?
Patriots.
Gina?
Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Patriots on that. They got the exact same record, but I'm gonna have to take the Patriots on that one too.
Yeah, I forgot that part. I was supposed to say that record too. All right, we got the Bills and the Jaguars. Bills 5 wins, Jaguars 1 win. Who you with?
Oh, Bills Mafia all day. That's my second team. I'm with them.
He
He clicked
Bills.
out. We'll get him back.
Bills.
All right, Falcons and Saints.
Mm.
Saints 5-2, Falcons 3-4.
Mm.
Nobody cares.
I don't know
Vikings and Ravens.
wait a minute. Aren't the Saints without that quarterback?
Yeah. He hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our Bridgewater. He down. But the second string's supposed to be good, but they 5-1.
I'm
All
gonna take they 5-2. I'm gonna take the Saints.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe Daryl will come back for this. We got the Raiders who are 5-2 against the Giants. We know who Daryl with.
Oh.
The Raiders 5-2. The Giants got 2 wins.
Even though I'm still salty about them beating the Ravens, I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders.
Okay. All right. Now.
Who you with,
the
Vikings?
The Vikings and the Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Okay,
Ooh.
the Giants. The law of averages. They got to win one. If you keep picking them, goddamn, they got to win. All right, we got the Vikings play the Ravens at 1:00. Who you with?
Oh, we all know the Ravens. I mean, that go without saying.
Now here's the big game for us. The Cleveland Browns play the Bengals. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Wait a minute. Whoa. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Let me get in there.
There you go.
Here we go. Now let's move along. We got here's the big game. We got the Browns going up against the Bengals. The Browns 4-4, and the boys back, and we got the Bengals at 5-3. Who you with?
I'm gonna take the Bengals on that one.
Who you like, Dan?
I can't go with the Browns. I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals.
Okay, there we go. We got the Broncos and the Cowboys. Everybody out there, Belia, who you bums with? Y'all ain't gonna win shit. Hey, let me tell you. First of all, who y'all got? The Broncos. Broncos gonna do today because you bums. Hey, you out there too, Anthony? Yeah, you're gonna lose too, you bums. All right. We got the Texans and the Dolphins.
Wait a minute, we gotta give out picks. Me and Gina gotta give out picks too.
Who you like?
I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Broncos too. I'm gonna roll with the Broncos.
Yeah, Cowboys. Ain't nobody with y'all. Don't worry, Cowboys. Y'all gonna win the Super Bowl. You ain't one goddamn it going on 3 decades. Yeah, you ain't gonna win nothing. All right, we got the Texans. We got the 1-7 Texans. Playing the 1-7 Dolphins. Here we go.
Daryl said his phone died. He said he taking the Cowboys.
Daryl got the Cowboys, bro. Stay with us, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, we got the 1-7 Texans and the 1-7 Dolphins. Who you with, Daryl?
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the Texans because the Dolphins, something about them, they just don't know how to finish. I'm gonna go with the Texans, even though they got the same record.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Okay. All right.
Daryl said he going with the Dolphins.
He going with the Dolphins. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got the Eagles and the Chargers. 4-3 Chargers, 3-5 Eagles. Who you with?
Eagles.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
All right. Brink, we waiting on you. There we got the Eagles and the Chargers. Catch up with us. Okay, then we got the Packers and the Chiefs.
Daryl taking the Chargers.
Daryl got the Chargers. All right, Greek. All right. Now here go the big one now. This is the big game. The 7-1 Packers without Aaron Rodgers playing the Chiefs now. Now wait a minute. You know they I gotta find out what Daryl think about this. This is they picked this boy to be he taking the Chiefs. All right, because y'all know Greek, y'all do know this is the boy that they picked to be Aaron Rodgers' successor. So this is the first time. Yeah, he a first round pick. So we gonna get to see them. Who y'all like? Y'all like the Packers or the Chiefs? Who you with?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I can't believe that Patrick Mahomes gonna keep sticking the place up like he been doing. He gotta break out, and I'm gonna go with the day gonna be the day.
Who you with, Gina?
I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yeah, Daryl said no experience though for the
Packers.
That's
no experience. Hey Gina,
that's right.
Mahomes' brother gonna come back to the stadium, throw water on your ass. All right, moving right along. We got last but not least, we going with the Cardinals against the 49ers. Who you with? 7-1 Cardinals, 3-4 49ers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I watched them play last week, and I was like, they won more for fluke, but they ain't no fluke. They really good.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Who you with, Daryl? Who you with, Gina?
Cardinals.
Daryl, who you with?
Daryl got the Cardinals.
Daryl got the Cardinals. All right, y'all. This is a big game, whether people know it or not. We got the Titans at 6-2. We got the Rams at 7-1. Who you with?
I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams because I'm telling you, Derrick Henry is out, and the Titans ain't who they say they is without him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
who you with,
Gina said she taking the Titans.
You taking the Titans? All right, that's what we're gonna see. She had to win this week.
Rams, no Henry. That's right, they can't do nothing without him. That's their whole game.
All right, hey, and here's the big game tonight. We got Michael
tomorrow.
We got that's tomorrow? No, that's 8 o'clock tonight.
It's tomorrow. They playing Monday night.
Damn it. I hate when my wife writing I'm wrong. Again. Hey, wait a minute, though.
We can still pick, even though it's tomorrow, because we ain't coming on tomorrow.
Yeah. Who you like tomorrow? We got the Bears. This is Monday night game against the Steelers. The Bears are 3-5. Michael Singletary Bears are 3-5 against everybody. Steelers 4-3.
This tastes like shit coming out my mouth, but I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Hey, who you like?
Steelers. Daryl said they're going to terrorize Fields.
Hey, I hate to pick them, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with my good friend over there. I'm doing this for my friend over there, my nephew, and all you Steeler fans. No, I can't do it. Damn you! I go with the Bears. I tried. Every Renee Goodman, I tried to go with y'all. I tried, Frank. But I can't pick you. It's like Cece said, like shit coming out my mouth. You 2 picks. Let me go back to your 2 picks.
We gonna get the bad news Bears.
We gonna get the Bears.
Yeah. The Bears. Hey, you got 2 picks you missed, Daryl. We got the 3-4 Falcons against the 5-2 Saints. Who you with? Y'all ladies, tell your picks again too. The Falcons 3-4 and the Saints 5-2.
Oh, I said I would take the Saints.
I went with the Falcons. I went with the Falcons.
Okay. And last but not least, we gotta go with Daryl. Daryl, who you like? We got the 5-2 Raiders and the 2-6 Giants.
Daryl said he gonna take the Saints. Sean Payton.
Hey Daryl, who you like? We got the 5-2 Raiders and we got the 2-6 Giants. Sam Sanders Giants against your Oakland, your LA Raiders. Who you like, Daryl? Bums.
That's just a formality. He wants you to type that, Daryl. We already know. He said you already know silver and black.
Hey y'all, everybody out there, what a fun, hands up y'all, hands up. What a good fun show. Listen, once again, we're going to thank our panel that's always here, CC and Gina and myself, who are always here with Who You With, and our special studio guest, Daryl Wilkerson, who he said he'll be here on every other Sunday with us, but he'll be sending his picks out every Sunday. So once again, y'all, we just want to talk about that. Hey, CC, make sure she tells me if she's a Raven fan This thing can't go past an hour. I'm already in trouble. We got company coming and stuff like that. Daryl, thank you so very much. Thanks for inviting me for the show and for the fun, everybody. See you next week and everybody on Who You With. Y'all know how I get out of here. May the work I've done speak for me. May the life I've lived speak for me. When I'm resting in my grave, oh Lord, may they all say, may the service we give on these podcasts speak for me. Hands up, hands up. Thank you for another good show. Hey, y'all, we all gonna get out of here. As Kenny Davis always tell us to say thank you, dear. Who you with? Who you with? Yeah, Kenny Davis always teaches us to say, now have a great day out here on purpose. Hey, from the panel, we got one more thing to say to y'all out there in podcast land. Say it, y'all. Go Ravens, baby!
Go Ravens!
Go Ravens, baby! I'm Marty. That's my time. I'm out.